Despite the fact that we won yesterday, that was a very poor performance. Now, there is one question I want to ask. I know that currently now we have a lot of inexperienced players, but inside many of these inexperienced players, we have few of them that are capable of getting the job done. I'm talking about defense, I'm talking about midfield, I'm still talking about the attack. Then why is it that Enzo Maresca always like to use the players that will cause more damage to the squad? Enzo Maresca will prefer to use players that are not inconsistent in most of his games. And that is one of the things that is hurting Chelsea the most. Because if you put inconsistent players, then we'll be getting inconsistent results. Now, I want to ask a question. Is it a bad thing to start Estevao Williams for straight 3 games? Is it a bad thing to start Jamie Gittins in our next Premier League match? Because as it stands now, I don't know where Pedro Neto stands in the squad. When Pedro Neto is in the match, the attacks become boring. The only thing Pedro Neto is good for is his pullouts. And currently now, we don't have a lot of Chelsea players that are good in set piece. The lap cannot head properly. Joao Pedro have been lost for a couple of matches now. Even our midfielders are not good headers. Then tell me what else Pedro Neto brings to the table in terms of attacking efforts. But Estevao Williams on the other hand is swift, flexible and unpredictable. In fact, you can't bully Estevao Williams. Estevao Williams will be the one that will bully you, despite your size or whether you are huge. But Pedro Neto is easily containable. If you can understand how Pedro Neto plays his game, then you can successfully lock that guy. If Enzo Maresca continues to play Estevao Williams, when I mean continue to play him, I mean if Enzo Maresca starts benching Pedro Neto and start putting Estevao Williams ahead, then this season Estevao Williams is going to score close to 20 goals for Chelsea. The more Estevao Williams is sitting on the bench, the more Chelsea are losing chances of winning games. Now, talking about starting Estevao Williams, for those people that say that Chelsea should sell Jamie Gittins, for those people that say that Noni Madueke is better than Jamie Gittins, where are those people now? You can see what Jamie Gittins is doing in that left wing. He has become a beast overnight. I don't know about you guys, but as for me, it would be a very good idea to start Jamie Gittins and Estevao Williams as our starting 11. Let Enzo Maresca put them once in the starting 11, because it seems that if those two are not in the game, our attack will be very slow. You can see when our first 11 came in yesterday. In fact, it looks like as if the match was not balanced anymore. They started playing rubbish. They were playing as if they were lost in the match. So Chelsea fans, what is your opinion? Should Jamie Gittins and Estevao Williams be in the starting 11? Should they be among our first team? Drop your opinion at the comment section. Now, talking about inexperience, I don't care if you guys disagree with me or if you Chelsea fans get furious, but Enzo Maresca is an inexperienced coach. Now, hear me out. Enzo Maresca is an inexperienced coach that is managing inexperienced players. That is why Chelsea results are inconsistent. That is why we can't be consistent in all competition. One of the questions I want to ask is that there was a time when Travis Chalobah was our savior in the defense. When Levi Colwill was not at his best, Chalobah was the one making things easier for Colwill. They were our best centre back. In fact, we were not having any defensive problem at that time. But all of a sudden, everybody wants Chelsea to sell Chalobah just because he dropped his form. I told you before, I said that the reason why Chalobah's performance have been poor this season is because he doesn't have a good partner. If Chalobah is pairing with Josh Archipong, there is little mistake. If Chalobah is pairing with Bandashili or Ato, there is little mistake. But if Chalobah is pairing with Tosi, then it's a total disaster. You can see how Josh Archipong was struggling in the defense yesterday. Just because Josh Archipong was not pairing with a reliable centre-back, you can see how the defense was in total mess. That is the power of putting a good defender with a trash defender. Because there's no amount of game you can save. If the other person is not performing well, then the defense will be in total chaos. The question I want to ask is that why does Enzo Maresca don't rate Joriato enough to put him in the centre back consistently? I don't mind. Cucurella would have played as a left back yesterday. Then Josh Archipong will pair with Joriato. The defense will be fine. But pairing Tosi with Josh Archipong, And one of the reasons why I stated that Enzo Maresca is an inexperienced coach is because Enzo Maresca rates Tosi more than Josh Ashipong. Enzo Maresca rates Tosi more than the rest centre-back because of Tosi's age. And you can see the mess Tosi is putting in our defense yesterday. We could not even keep Wolf from scoring 2 goals. Like I said before, we have a lot of inexperienced players, but Enzo Maresca will still choose most of the inexperienced players that will damage the squad more. Ato is inexperienced, but he's okay in defense. Josh Ashipong is inexperienced, but he's okay in defense. Tosi, on the other hand, I can't put Tosi that is an experienced defender, because saying that Tosi is an experienced defender is actually a crime. At this point, I think Disasi is better than Tosi. Despite the fact that Disasi have scored home goals for Chelsea, Disasi is still better and more composed than Tosi in the defense. So Chelsea fans, what solution do you think we should take? And which player do you think needs to be starting regularly in the squad right now? Drop your opinion at the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video so far, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Chelsea updates. See you guys on my next video.